Today, it's the famous chicken tikka masala. Highly requested to show how to make the chicken tikka masala at home. So hopefully, I'm going to be showing you how to make the masala. I'm going to be using, this is a whole of a small chicken, about 1100 grams of chicken. I'm going to use the chicken on the bone because it's more flavoursome. Most of the people request for the boneless pieces, so we make a marinade, we grill it, and then we cut it like these. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make the whole chicken. Right. So that's one chicken. This is the garlic ginger marinade. Some haldi, which is the turmeric, which is 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. So we're just gonna mix this and marinate that, and leave it to rest for about half an hour to an hour. Right, I'm gonna make the tandoori chicken tikka masala, the red paste. Everybody has their own take on it. It's their own little secrets. I do make my own, but I'm gonna make something very similar for you to try. Now, if you come over here, I have like the Kashmiri paste, Madras curry paste, tandoori marinade, and the tikka marinade. I've got various other ones, but these are the ones I'm going to be using for the masala. So I'll show you exactly how it's going to be. So I'm using, it's a lot of tamarind, a lot of spices, just like a paste. So just about half a teaspoon of the Kashmiri. So that's this one. Now the kebab paste, again it's got the oil at the top. So again just less than a teaspoon, so about just more than half. I call it half a teaspoon because I think it's just basically half. The tandoori marinade, 1 teaspoon. The tikka marinade, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. So that was for the 1100 gram of chicken, half a teaspoon of the Kashmiri, half a teaspoon of the Madras, half a teaspoon of the tandoori marinade, and half a teaspoon of the tikka paste marinade. So that's the secret little spices. There you go. I'll mix them up for you. I normally use the Henna yogurt brand, very low fat yogurt. So it comes out like this. It's very low fat, so it's not very fat. So we're going to use 1 dessert, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 6 dessert spoons of yogurt here. Just one more ingredient. This is the masala paste that I made. Now this one is our secret spices. You'll have to come into my restaurant and dine in to get this special flavour. And this is the homemade one that I'm showing. So in order for you to get the redness, you can use the food colouring. You can opt out if you don't want the colouring. We put it in to make it come out red. That's a teaspoon of the food colouring. This is the one I've made for you, and this is my masala paste. As you can see over here, I make a big batch because we use a lot of it. This is the one I've made for you at home. But once again, to get the real taste of the masala, you'll have to come and visit our restaurant in Stoke-on-Trent also, agent. So I'm going to show you how to cook it very shortly. So here it is. This is the marinated chicken. It's been marinated for a while now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fry this quickly. First, the chicken tikka. I would actually put it in the tandoor oven, but because we're going to do it at home, I'm going to fry it slightly. So this is about just a bit more than half a cup of vegetable ghee. Ghee is sort of smoking away. I can see slightly a bit of smoke, so I'm going to add the chicken in. Needs a bit of space, so I'm not going to put everything in. So it's got its own space, it just needs to fry away. So once it's fried away, all the outside will be sealed, and then I'll go on to the next process. The chicken's in there, you can see it's slightly cooking. It looks very nice. Just a few minutes on each side, just seal it all in, and then I'll take it out, and then I'll put it, when it's ready, to put it on the sauce. So I'm not going to cook it whole, I'm going to half cook it, about 50%, and then I'll add it into the curry. So about 5-6 minutes, so I've just turned it over a couple of times really. So there you go, literally about 6 minutes, about a few minutes on each side. It's not fully cooked, but it's near enough there. You can see the rawness there, so it's not really fully cooked. I'm going to do the same with this, and then I'll go on to the next process. So as you can see, the chicken's all cooked now. So this is 1100 gram of chicken. So I'll half cook all this piece of chicken. So this would actually be the chicken tikka. I'm doing it quite special because we're going to have that in a little bit different way. So this is the garam masala that I'm going to use, the whole spices. About a few bay leaf, a couple of star anise. I've got some cardamom pods. I've smashed it in the middle so the actual pods release, so the fragrance and the flavour comes out. This is a black cardamom seed, a few peppercorns, and the cassia bark, which is the Indian cinnamon. The oil is vegetable ghee smoking away. I haven't taken anything out. I'm going to leave it there. The reason why we put it into the oil is because into the ghee, it releases the fragrance and the natural oil of the garam masala. Now this is 1.5 medium onions just being grated. It smells really nice, this sauce. Let this cook for about 5 minutes until the onions caramelize, and then I'll go on to the next process. The sides are caramelizing nice. Right. I've just grated about 1.5 inches of garlic there, sorry, ginger, and that's about, so it's about a couple of teaspoons of ginger, about 1.5 teaspoons of grated garlic. So that goes in. Very fragrant, it's got a really beautiful fragrance that is naturally coming out. Although the chicken tikka masala, it's not a really authentic dish. It's actually cross between like the butter chicken, and it was actually sort of invented for the customers. So it's for the customer's palate really. But everybody's got their take on it. And this is my one. This is a bit more sort of traditional way, so it's cross between the butter chicken and the chicken tikka masala. I do it similar for the customers, but this is one for you to do at home, so hopefully you'll enjoy. Right, the spices are, it's a half a teaspoon of turmeric, about 1 teaspoon of salt, that's about 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of garam masala, about 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and some kasuri methi. So all this goes in. So the spice really needs to roast and not burn. It's just got, I've got some water always to hand, but I'm not going to add it. It doesn't really need any water there. I've grated 3 medium tomatoes. It doesn't have the skin, but it's got some seeds, but it doesn't really matter. So that goes in now. Now I'm going to let this cook for a further 5 minutes. I'm just going to add a drizzle of water so nothing really burns. So it needs to cook for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, the rawness of the ginger and the spices should be gone, and the oil should be sort of coming up to rising to the top, and then I'll go on to the next process. So it's been about a further 5 minutes. As you can see over there, it just smells very nice. It's very fragrant. The spices are cooking. You can smell each and every one of those spices. It's absolutely brilliant. The oil is rising to the top, so you know it's getting cooked. I will cook this for a further 5 minutes because we call it cooking up the spices. So it's called the buna of the spices. So the onions, the garlic, the ginger, everything needs to be cooked. It needs to, all the flavors needs to come out. It's going to be brilliant in flavor. So if you do make this at home, however you make it, it's going to be gorgeous. Just come and have a look at this. This all needs to caramelize and all needs to marry up and all the flavors will come out. Fantastic. I mean, earlier on I've made the masala sauce. So that's going to go, when that is cooked out, this has also got spices. I'm going to add that in after. So after about 5 minutes, when it dries up a bit, I will add this. Wait for another further 5 minutes, and I think the spices, the rawness of the spice, the rawness of the, definitely the onions are gone, and ginger garlic. As you can see there, that's definitely cooked. Now this is the masala, so it's a basic masala. It is not the one that I do inside. This is my family secret spices. So you'll have to come and make a visit to the restaurant to come and try this masala. Very famous masala, is the most popular dish on the menu. So there you go. So this goes in. I showed you earlier, I put all the spice, all the paste and everything into the yogurt. Plenty of spice, plenty of yogurt inside the yogurt, so this is going to get cooked out. Now this is where the redness is going to come out. If you can smell this, it'll be fantastic. So it's absolutely phenomenal dish. Now, if you actually follow my steps, it'll be much better than the ones you would get at your local restaurants or takeaways, unless you obviously come to mine. So yeah, we do a phenomenal masala for you. So this is going to get cooked out a further 5 minutes, and then we're going to go on to the next process. This is the chicken tikka. I would have used the chicken tikka, as all the customers do have it. But because I'm going to have it, and our staff and everybody's going to have that, We like it on the bone for the chicken's maximum flavour. And I've spiced it up on the simple spices I showed you. Most of our customers like it in its thick sauce, so I'm going to have it thick as well today. I'm going to cook this on a medium-high heat until the chicken's all cooked out. So give that another further 5 minutes and we'll come back to that. This is actually something else that I'm doing and I'm experimenting with. This is a massive onion bhaji. Look how big that is. That's that's about quite big. So there you go.
Ready?
Right, that's been cooking away. We started about 30-40 minutes now. All the steps have gone. All the oil has risen. It's a beautiful dish. Now this is sort of cross between a very traditional and a very restaurant style dish. So I'm going to plate it up and I'll show you how it looks like. I'm going to turn the gas off. 하나가 들어가면 간다. 여기가 대구를 나왔어. So this is just butter. That's toasted. Slight, I'm going to toast the cashews and plate up the dish. So that's the chicken. So I'll get a thigh piece. Bit of star anise, bay leaf. Some of these are slightly well done, got it by accident, so chicken tikka masala with the cashews, beautifully done. I forgot to say, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So if you've enjoyed the videos, you found it very informative or whatever, and you like it, spread the word. Hopefully you'll get a few more subscribers. Please don't forget. Thank you very much.